Stonegate 5th graders, Mr. N here with a tutorial on how to complete a cognitive content dictionary when doing your Wordly Wise Vocab Chart. Here we go. Let's open up a web browser and proceed to stonegate5thgrade.com. Here you're going to find links to all of the teachers' classroom websites. We'll go to Mr. Nakakihara first, and we'll log in to our Canvas page. And here you'll find some helpful links right over here in the blue, and we're going to click on Wordly Wise. All of the lessons for the entire book are right here, 1 through 20. So if you forget your book, this is a great resource for you. Now if you happen to forget your vocab chart or you lost it, this is where you can download a new one. Just click on the link, it will download for you, and you open it up, and there you go. Voila! Let's begin to complete one of these. As an example, we'll use lesson number 1, and you'll enter your first name, last name, and number. And this is proper noun, so we will capitalize that. And this is where you put today's date. The first column is where you put the vocabulary words. So let's go back over here. We'll go to lesson number 1, and we'll start with, for our example here, let's use alert, the adjective of alert. Alert. Now you can see this is too small to fit the word in, so you could either shrink the word down, or you can hit layout and turn the word sideways by clicking on direction and then rotating it. There you go, alert. Now our definition, we're using the adjective of alert, and it said watchful, wide awake.
Alert, watchful, wide awake.
Watchful, semicolon, wide awake. Now we want to search for some synonyms for the word. So let's open another tab. Synonym and antonym for alert. Let's make sure we have the right alert here. Yes, adjective. We have active, bright, careful. Active, bright, careful. And antonyms, we have careless, dull, foolish. Careless, dull, foolish. There we go. Now we need a sentence for alert, watchful, wide awake. My dog, Mr. Buddy, was on high alert when the trash truck came to town. My dog, Mr. Buddy, was on high alert when the trash truck came to town. Now the last column is for a visual. And if you're handwriting your vocab chart, you're going to want to draw a picture that represents alert to you. And put some effort into this. We don't want to see little stick figures. We want to see a nice piece of art. If you're doing this online on your computer, you can search for an image and insert it. And this is a great opportunity for us to legally search for an image and use it in our vocab chart. I know that in my class we used Flickr and we searched for images this way, but I want to show you another way. You can also use Google Advanced Image Search. And when you do this, a page will pop up like this. For our example, we're going to use the word alert, and we want that exact word to be associated with the image we're searching for. We're going to leave all these the same today, but you can use these pull-down menus to kind of narrow your search even more. We want to make sure we're not using any bad pictures, but this right here is the important part for us today. We want to make sure that we have the right to use these because we don't want to infringe on anybody's intellectual property. So you'll see that we have some choices to make here. Free to use or share is what we're going to use today, but if we were going to use it in a commercial ad, we would click on this one. And if we're going to modify the picture in any way by cropping it or adding arrows or changing it in any way, we're going to use this one. And also, if we're going to use it in some kind of commercial way and we're going to modify it, we click on this one. We're going to use free to use or share and click on it. And you'll see that we get a lot of images here that we can legally use. So if we click on the first one, we can see a little bit about this. So this is coming from the Commons of Wikimedia, and also another place to get images. But you'll see that it's saved, the format that it's saved in is an SVG, which Word does not like very much. So we'll click on the next one. And this is from the same place here. But this one is saved as a PNG. So we can use that one. We'll right click on it. We'll save the image to our downloads folder. We'll hit save. We'll go back to our vocab chart. And there's a couple of ways that we can put this into our box here. We can insert it, go down to photo, and then we would pull it off of the file that we just saved it in. Or you can go over here to picture and do the same thing, picture from file. And we'll see red triangle and put that in there. You notice that it was a little bit bigger, so it made our box bigger, and you can resize it by just grabbing the corner, holding the shift button down, and moving the arrow, and the image got smaller. You want to make sure you're holding the shift button down because it'll maintain its shape that way. If you didn't hold it down and you moved it, it gets all distorted, so you don't want to do that. And there you go. This is an example of one of your vocabulary words used in the vocab chart of your Wordly Wise lesson. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. If you have any questions, please feel free to contact Mr. Wislocki. He is just a fountain of information and a very helpful guy. Thanks, and have a great day.